All right, so skill 10, read the whole sentence twice before choosing an answer. Okay, now we are in the English section, obviously, here. And this is just like the general process for all questions on the English section. Read the whole sentence twice before choosing an answer. This is for any question that asks you to change part of the sentence, and I'll give an example. Okay, and you just have to do this for every single one. This has to become your habit, all right? And it's because what the ACT likes doing is they underline a phrase in the beginning of a sentence that sounds fine. For example, John walked to the bank, and they underline the John walked to the bank part, right? And then the end of the sentence, you realize, oh wait, you can't do that. Okay, so John walked to the bank, comma, took money out of the ATM. Okay, so if you just look at this part, then you're like, okay, cool, no change. There's no problem here. John walked to the bank. Cool, right? But when you read the end, you're like, wait a second, there's something wrong here. Okay, you would have to say, John walked to the bank and find maybe add an and here or whatever, but you can't just do that. Okay, so what you have to do in order to not make these kinds of mistakes, and I see students do this all the time until they get this habit down, is you have to read the whole sentence before choosing your answer at least once. All right. So because it's tricky, here's really the full process. Read the whole sentence, correct the mistake, and pick what you think is the right answer. Okay. You should kind of correct the mistake yourself first before you look at the answers. Be like, okay, we need something that says this, and then you go find that in the answers. That's going to be a little bit more effective and lessen the possibility that you fall into traps. And then read the whole sentence with your answer to make sure it all makes sense. Okay, you go back and you do the whole sentence again. All right, this should be your method for every single question on the English section. All right, 2 full read throughs of the entire sentence, once before and once after choosing your answer. I have had some students actually have to do the whole thing 3 times. Read the entire sentence 3 times because it's, for some students, they just need that extra, wait, do I really have the whole thing being made sense out of? Okay, so this is just the overall process. This is a habit. Start doing it, and almost immediately you will get more questions right because you are missing questions like that because of the way this bait and switch where they make the end of the sentence the kind of screw up the beginning of the sentence. You're getting stuff wrong on that right now. So fix that and you'll immediately get some more questions right.